We're getting something crunchy. That's right, Sardine Tin 2, baby. AKA Gay Retard House 2, baby. Tune in. Where? I don't know. Kick, YouTube, Twitch, fucking Chatterbait, I don't know where the fucking thing's gonna be at, but just keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes fucking peeled. Keep them fucking peeled, okay? I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm in it. Watch the show. You should watch the show. It's good second monitor content. You know what I mean.
Fuck, I really hope not. Yeah.
Hey there, retards. It's me, Wacky the Clown, runner-up stream star. That's right. And guess what?
Okay.
Guess what? We're getting something juicy. We're getting something tasty. We're getting something.
Let's just increase that for now.
Crunchy. That's right.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Sardine
doing
Tin
this stream
2, baby.
all by myself.
AKA Gay Retard House
So,
2, baby. Tune in. Where?
So that's fine for now. That's
Kick,
fine
YouTube,
for now.
Twitch,
I'm the only
fucking
one in
Saturday,
this call.
fucking,
It's
I
just
don't know
you
where the
and
fucking
me.
thing's gonna be at,
You
but
can
keep
hear
your eyes
me.
peeled.
You
Keep your
can
eyes
hear
fucking peeled.
Wacky the
Keep
Clown
fucking
right
peeled,
now.
okay?
Whoa,
I mean,
look
no.
at that. Look at that
Maybe I
crazy
did.
layout.
Watch the show. You should
Welcome
watch
to
the
Tank
show.
Talk,
It's good second
bitches.
monitor content.
It's your boy JC. Here after a long Tank Talk hiatus.
Hey there,
But we're
retards.
here.
It's me, Wacky
You
the
can
Clown,
still hear me
runner-up
for
stream
now
star.
until
That's right.
somebody
Guess
else
what?
joins the call.
We're getting something juicy.
And then
We're
it'll
getting
seem
something
like I'm talking to
tasty.
myself,
We're getting
but
something
you see the Discord call here, right? So you know,
That's right.
you'll see
Sardine
that
Tin
somebody else is
2,
joining me,
baby.
okay? I'm not
AKA
that
Gay
schizophrenic.
Retard House 2, baby.
But
Tune in.
welcome, gang.
Where? I don't know.
Welcome. It's been a long time since
Kick,
us at the
YouTube,
Tank Talk
fucking
office
Saturday,
got to
fucking,
streaming.
I
Hold
don't
on
know
one
where the
second. Let
fucking
me
thing's
just,
gonna be at, but just keep your eyes.
I love you, Wacky. Let me just talk real quick. It's been a long time since we did a little streamy thing here. And I think it's been like over a month. So welcome back, anybody that happens to join in. This is not your regular show. I'm putting it on, as you saw earlier. If anybody stuck around, if anybody's in here right now, I had a little bit of trouble even setting this up. It's been like a week, like weeks in the making. But yeah, usually do the show with Fox, Dear Skull, and a few other wacky guests. But just me tonight, I am going to be talking about Sardine Tin 2. Welcome back, everybody. I know a lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening and have been happening with Fish Tank. A lot of things have happened and are happening with Sardine Tin. What is Sardine Tin, if you don't know? It is a fish tank simulation done by my personal friends, King Doctor, Aperture, and Cal Kalaka. These guys got together one day when StreamStars was a thing and figured, you know, we should do a little fish tank spin-off with this here StreamStars thing and call it Sardine Tin. How about that? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And I didn't really watch that one. I did not watch Sardine Tin 1. I watched clips of it when Alex B got there, which they did end up getting a real fish to go into Sardine Tin. That was wild. If you know, you know. You've seen it, probably, maybe, who knows. Um, and so they had a lot of ups, they had a lot of downs in Sardine Tin 1. And it seems like this time around they learned a lot from their first time doing this thing. I've watched the first week and work got a little busy, so I'm a little hazy on what's happened this week in Sardine Tin 2, but the whole theme, prison. Let me just show you. Oh, I'm sure they got shorts. We're gonna be watching a little bit of the official Sardine Tin YouTube channel. Ooh,
no,
who's
bitch,
this
get out my
real
way.
lady?
Sardine Tin 2 is coming in 12 days.
I like her.
You cray talking about
Let's
going
hear,
and
let's
chilling
hear.
with you. You so boring, sitting on your
Yeah, you
phone all
can.
the
Okay,
time.
cool.
Just
Cool.
we're in a restaurant, bitch. You're not even talking to me. You're not even looking at me. You don't get the fuck out of my face.
Get the fuck out of my face. Damn, that was such a badass trailer. I want to watch this show so bad. But JC, what is Sardine Tin 2? Oh wait, that's the Why the fuck?
Hey, baby.
Okay, hold on.
You wanna go for a ride?
It was
and,
on the official YouTube channel, and then it just changed for no fucking reason. That's spoilers. Don't look yet. Don't look. What are we gonna show you? What's the trailer? What's the trailer? We'll do one day left when they were counting down. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? You guys saw that. It just skipped to the next one. I clicked on this one. I want to watch that one, YouTube.
Listen up, degenerates. In less than 24
There we go.
hours,
There we
9
fucking go.
prisoners
I don't know
will
why
be
that's so
thrown
hard.
into the Sardine
We
Tin
got a couple
on
more people. Welcome,
fishtank.live.
everybody. Just doing a little
The fight for
recap
the
on
grand
what Sardine
prize,
Tin
trapped
really
together,
is.
watched night and day, every night.
They did
TTS
such an
echoes
amazing
through
job
cell
with the
blocks.
trailers, man.
Nobody escapes, nobody sleeps. The cell doors are shutting. Prisoner games begin soon. Buy your season pass today on fishtank.live. It's
on
only $10.
fishtank.live?
Get unlimited chat access, fish toys, sound effects.
That's
drive the prisoners
crazy.
mad.
Damn. So they ended up getting on the official fishtank.live website to stream this,
Listen
which
up,
shout out to my fucking boys for doing it. Oh shit, this is too soon. This is too soon. What the fuck? What the fuck? Too soon. I don't want to reveal too much to y'all. I mean, it's almost over, but you know. What the fuck? Now it's frozen. Now what did I do to myself? What the fuck? YouTube sucks. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Scuff stream. Can I get a scuff stream in chat? Whoever the hell's in here, it's probably 3 of me. It's most likely 3 of me. I bet it's 3 of me. Let's hold on, let me also do something here while there's nobody in Discord device and it's playing through my headphones. That's the only thing. So it should play everything that's on my headphones. But it's not. Yeah, but it's not doing that because if it. Oh, I technically can't hear myself either. So maybe if somebody else joins the call, which anybody can, and feel free to do if you're watching this bullshit right now, you'll probably be okay. Then I can hear you. Okay, that's how it works. Because my audio is of course playing through Discord right now, because obviously you can see those little green bars on the side, but um, it's really that's how it'll work. Okay, all right. Without further ado, this is Sardine Tin 2. It features Slack, Blue Skull, Cody Too High, Frazzle Drip. I can name all of them. Vecman, Vance Victim, Noswall, Sharp Fart. Who else? Who else was it there? Cross Ambrosius for like 3 hours and then he quit. Just a goofy gang of characters, you know, just a goofy gang. We're gonna watch some clips here. This was the first day right here. Okay, you guys fucking saw that. What the fuck was that? Okay, well that was the first elimination. First night. These are our OG boys here. And Cody Too High is my nigga. Shout out Cody Too High. Oh, I'm not sure if I can say nigga this early. I probably can't, but I already did. So whatever. We'll do it in post. We'll edit it in post.
We'll be taking an extended break, and that break being the rest of the competition.
Oh, and Stone Fox. Shout out Stone Fox too. How could I forget Stone Fox? Sorry, Stone Fox, if you're watching. You're a real one. Man, you're a real one. You're all real ones. For the most part. I didn't like what Slack did too much in the tin. He's been rowdy. He was rowdy from the start, and the clip that I was going to show you was going to show you that. But unfortunately, we can't watch that. So cross. Oh man, that was sad. Oh shit, look at that. Oh man. He was getting in everybody's motherfucking faces. This fucking piece of shit. Wow. I didn't even see that one. What are You're a big cunt. That's the most fucking Australian thing you can do. God, if I was in there, I don't know how I would react to that. Chad, how do you think I would react to that? Oh, Slack was going fucking postal. Damn. That's when you just fucking punch somebody in the face. Oh, bitch cunt.
Mr. Bollywood, the first Hindu challenge is to steal a...
Dog's got the wrong guy. Oh, also, shout out to VTuber Hachimitsu. She does all the editing for the official Sardine Tin 2 YouTube channel. And she's fucking awesome at it. She's been going at it every single fucking day that this thing has gone on. Shout out Hachi, she's a real one. Love her. Love you so much, Hachi. Oh, what's that? What's that, Belle? What's that? What's that? Who's doing that? Boss Boogie. That's awesome. Alright, without further ado, a lot of stuff has happened. We've had a lot of guests here in Sardine Tin 2. Namely, Angelina, as you see right here.
Angelina.
Yep, they got fucking Angelina. Isn't that insane?
He's feeling down.
Oh, that's sweet. And I don't even like Ange.
That's so nice.
She's alright.
That's so nice.
Yeah, Ange, you're alright. You're a little cringe and quirky chungus, and I kind of want to strangle you to death. But you're alright. You're alright. I like it. I like it.
Isn't it kind of like golf?
Yo, if you want to catch up on all this, Hachi has also made all the videos for all the good moments. I think the official Twitter is ran by King Doctor, who's the executive producer, Aperture executive producer. Cal is the director. We have also, for the cast, Cherry is a guard for this prison setting.
Gerald the Shark Fart's biggest fan in the room. If only he would deliver those thank yous, though.
Is also
Thank
a
you.
guard.
Thank you.
They did some wacky challenges here.
Do the thank yous, Gerald.
Things got wacky. Things got wacky real quick. Let's see what else. Let's get rid of
To initiate a prison riot,
oh, you
simply
can't get
take
rid
the
of
guard
that.
as a hostage
That's
and
like
make
doing
demands.
this thing in the Discord.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Gerald the Shark Fart's biggest fan in the room. If only he would deliver those thank yous, though. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's I'm going to be in high spirits and hope that I don't
That's the Hindu symbol. So this has been, it's actually pretty late into Sardine Tin, so it's a 2-week challenge of all these people being inmates in a prison type setting. And a lot of them have already gotten eliminated. I believe that's Blue Skull, Kobe Too High has been eliminated, Shark Part was eliminated, who else? Stone Fox got eliminated. He went a really long way too. A lot of them surpassed my expectations, to be honest. And who else? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see in a little bit. We'll see what they're up to now. Unfortunately, as well, Razzle Drip has been eliminated as of tonight. I saw earlier. So, oh shit. Whoa, you kicked him in the face? That's fucked up. Oh, man. Ow. I mean, Shard, at that rate, you know, just don't fuck with them. Or if you're gonna fuck with them, make it quick. You know? Wow, these guys are really fucking... Oh, shit, this is when that... Oh. Slack. Oh, man. Oh, man. Slack, I'm fucking calling you out for this one, man. That made me so pissed. I want to fight you. I want to fight you. No, for real. I want to fight you. So that's the call out for today. Flip it. Run it back. Repeat the line. I'm going to challenge you to a fight. That was fucked up that you did that.
You guys had a piggyback tonight?
But I know, like, okay, so like they've, and we have Arya as a special guest too. But a lot of shit has gone down, of course, when you're in a setting like that, especially a prison setting. Not much shit to do. You get in everybody's face all the time. So that wasn't completely on Slack, but oh man, I was so pissed when he did that. Let me tell you.
So I think you can probably figure out the reason.
So Arya joined as well. He's still in the tin now, I believe. They had a recent guest yesterday, or no, the day before, when I was supposed to stream, and it was fucking Jimmy. This challenge was awesome. Oh my god. I love these guys so much. I love Noswell. I loved all of them. I loved all of them. I saw all of them in Chicago at Knocked Up Line. They did also did Knocked Up Line. Cal did Knocked Off Line. Aperture was there. He didn't produce it. King Doctor was the executive producer at that, along with Cal. Like they were the main ones that put that on. So shout out King Doctor. Shout out Cal. And I didn't realize. So I was watching clips too of Sardine Tin, and man, like Cal was actually pretty harsh. I didn't realize how harsh he was being. Until, you know, shit happened, you know.
You were making me laugh a lot.
And
it really convinced me
I was under, when I went to Chicago and everything, you know, Cal was just a chill guy that had me on his project, so I just thought nothing of it. And then way later when Sardine Tin starts, I see a little bit of Sardine Tin 1 to AB's Predicate. Along with Fish Tank Digest made a recap series of Sardine Tin as well. In the first episode, they showed everybody and all the bullshit and the conflicts from the first season. And I can't believe Cal was like yelling at people like that. That's crazy. So like him kind of being like the enforcer here, dressed like a certain someone soldier. Oh man, that was actually pretty sad. That was a bro moment for him. I was like, damn, I didn't know like he was like that, you know. And I didn't know shit boiled over with him in Aperture either. Like I saw a little bit of that thanks to AB's recap, like I said. And damn, Cal should have got his ass rocked for that. And I guess that's why everybody was saying Cal is a pussy, but you know, he might have been, for him to have done Knocked Up Line, put on the whole thing, produced it, ran everybody around, shout out to him for that, and fought Sharp as well. That's insane. That's insane. I have never seen somebody do so much for something, ever. In my life, other than that moment, and he was not a pussy for at least trying to fight after being so exhausted. So exhausted.
Exactly how much I care about you.
Oh man, the exhaustion of that kid. Looking at him half the time made me tired. You know.
I'm kidding. Come here. Come here.
By the way, thank you for the support.
He might have been a bitch, but he's not a pussy. Oh, that was so sad. No, I don't want to watch these. These are sad. And of course, fucking YouTube Shorts is gonna fuck me up.
Did we get another delivery?
Brookie Egg Slag. Oh yeah, Brookie's in there now. All right, I think it's time. I think it's time we go to Fish Tank now.
Okay.
FishTank.live. Oh man, and especially with Fish Tank. There's a lot of drama going on in our community right now. And by ours, I mean, I'm not sure if I even mean ours. So, here we are. Oh my god. Do you guys see that?
Sorry.
Do you see that? You see that right there? Are you seeing what I'm seeing right there? Ooh. That is
told me to shut up there if they saw that.
Wow. Okay, so they've resorted to doing cocaine after losing their favorite guests.
That was yours.
Or their favorite prison bitch inmates. But we have Washi in there too, and in the corner over there is Wacky. They got all the goats here. They got all the goats. Shout out Wacky too. He's been on Tank Talk. He's been whacking around Tank Talk. And Wacky, I'm not sure if you'll ever see this, but please come back. I need to message you. I'll message you
I keep
after.
forgetting all the resources here are precious.
You know, obviously you guys are
everything.
busy, but we miss you, man. We really miss you.
I ain't paying you shit, little nigga, low. Shot fart.
Also, if anybody's even in here,
Buzz is out.
if you ask me,
TTS wasn't even me, retard. Your mom makes good hot dogs
put
with
in
bread.
TTS request.
I mean, that was
chat,
one of the snacks that
you
we
don't have
had.
to pay anything.
Just
I'll
like,
just
you
do
know,
it
it was
because
like
I
middle of the night.
want
She
to
was
fuck
like, hey,
with
you guys
these
want a little
guys.
snack? Well, you want my beautiful nice mother to fucking toil in the kitchen for you in the middle of the night? Fuck, you take your hot dog and ready to be happy, little cunt.
That's a little jarble. How about that? How about that? How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now?
Damn it indeed. My knees were sizzling.
That's good. That's good. Okay, sorry about that. Fucked audio. I'm sorry. I'm fucked.
Was getting pretty
I'm
fast,
fucked.
but it just a little, it was starting to sting. But
But yeah, if anybody has any TTS requests, please put them in the chat. Let's fuck with them. Let's fuck with them a little bit. I'll be on here for a little while. I made sure that I reserved time for this. I wish I was on earlier though. I loved Frazzle Drip. I'm so sad that he left. I'm so sad that Cody left. I don't know, like I love all these guys too. I mean, like, you know, even Slack, I still have somewhat of a, you know, appreciation for. I know he's a piece of shit, and he's a, you know, he is who he is. Maybe he's a fucking loser. I don't know, but like, he was nice to me. And did somebody join the call? Oh well, hello, our host with the freaking most. What's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing an audio check on you. Yeah, we can kind of hear you. What's up?
I'm having breakfast.
Ooh, what are we having?
Today it is a, what's it called? An eggs Benedict.
Ooh, I love me Benny. I love Benny.
With like mozzarella and hash browns and arugula.
That sounds like an Italian Benedito. Hey, look at that. Can we have a W in chat? Oh, I bet. W in chat for that.
How does it feel hosting?
I love it. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with OBS, as you're well aware. It's a little bit different on my end, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm just a manager and not like, it's not my main account, so I had to do some weird stuff that wasn't in the usual, stream to YouTube from OBS, you know, so I had to work around that. I had to go into YouTube Studio and edit everything manually, and then I could stream from here, so we figured it out. We got the equation. Yeah, right? What do you think about the layout here? Did you see it?
I like the lava. I think it's really cool. Oh, hello, Spud.
It's groovy, right? Oh, Spud! My Spuddy buddy! Hey, buddy! He can't hear me.
He's chilling.
Aw, shout out Spud.
Getting better. How's Sardine Tin? I watched Fraz leave. That was sad.
I know. I was just talking about that. I love Frazzle Drip so much. I lived with him in the Airbnb at Knocked Off Line, and half of these guys I lived with at the Airbnb, like Beckman, Blue Skull, Noswald. I loved all these guys. Even like Slack, I was just talking about, like, yeah, he's like a loser and a piece of shit, but like I still had a good time with him, so I have like a good enough association. But I loved watching these guys. It was like that all over again. It was supposed to be like, you know, really prison and hard and like, oh, you're supposed to make enemies and stuff, but these guys actually did love each other even when they were fucking with each other, you know? And you saw it. And
it's really cool, the juxtaposition where it's like, oh, I actually really like this guy, but I'm not supposed to right now. And you can see like that internal struggle that they're having where it's like, oh fuck.
Right. Yeah, and you don't ever want to actually see them fight, even though like it's a prison setting, so you kind of do. You want to see them fuck with each other, but they were genuinely at it. And Slack, I was just watching a clip of him, like before he like totally freaked out last week and like slapped Frazzle, tackled Sharp Fart. Like I saw Sharp Fart like really fucking with him, and you know, I'm not gonna say that what he did was wrong, but like shit like that was bound to happen, especially when you're fucking with each other like that, you know? And in prison, that's how it is in prison. Like you don't fuck with other people and walk away from it clean.
Exactly, yeah.
And
there was always going to be a lot of violence. Like, that is kind of something that you have to take on as, like, a person putting that much men together. There's a lot of boys.
Yeah, it is. I know, and like, you know, half of them are deprived of weed, or they're all deprived of weed and stuff, and half of them are fucking potheads. Like, Blue Skull was dying from no weed, but he did all right. Slack smokes a lot of weed, and he obviously you could see him green out.
Think of that classic scene from Stand By
And it's been rowdy. I did not watch a lot this week because I've just been busy, but the first week I was all in on it. Vecman was smashing shit like how he didn't stream stars, and I love that. Cody, let's talk about our boy Cody. He was something, huh? Shout out Cody Too High.
Our autistic little manlet. There's, oh my god. I'm just gonna bring this up. Every time he said he was short, I kind of brushed it off. I was just like, yeah, whatever, you're short. I get it. Not thinking he was that short. Seeing him next to Slack, who is the same height as me, he looks like he got hit with a shrink ray. Like, bro, it looks like he, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like, everything is just so small. I was like, Cody, oh my god, you're tiny. He's like
You really saw it when he was standing next to Slack, yeah. Slack's a tall dude, you know, and he's a really short dude, and he wasn't lying about it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I was like, fuck, man, that's crazy.
I didn't know they make you that little.
Up in the bed. Go.
Cody's not short, he's fun size, okay?
Like one of those chocolate bars or whatever?
Yeah, like the chocolate bars, that's just a ripoff to give you less.
It's true. Oh, that was a yucky cough. You're right. Let's talk about Sam's call to action. That was crazy. Ooh, he's on the phone.
Ooh, no, I'm not on the phone. I was just listening to audio. Yeah, no, I didn't even touch on anything like that. But now that we're talking about it, yeah, no, so of course it's because of recent events. If anybody isn't aware yet, I'm sure you are though. Charlie Kirk, I know everybody's aware. Charlie Kirk, very well pronounced, outspoken, conservative public speaker, was brutally assassinated yesterday, and it's a tragedy. Nobody deserves that to have happen to them, even for your most controversial views. And unfortunately, in American society now, everything's so boiled up to where tensions are so high on every single side. It's insane. And so Sam Hyde, of course, took to Twitter. I'd say with his usual takes of, you know, there's a group of people that run this country that are involved in a lot of stuff in here that want us dead for living, just for existing. Wow, I sound like somebody from the LGBTQ community now. They want to kill me. I'm just existing.
I'm just trying to live here and live my truth. But yes.
Live my truth. Yeah. So Sam, Sam was telling everybody to live their truth.
Yeah. No, I think it's crazy, and I think that like I've read a lot of people saying it, but Charlie was very moderate. He literally gave like he had really bad takes at times. But
Mhm.
when you see him and watch him debate with people, he was always respectful. He always had like he was always like it was to the point, but it was respectful. It wasn't like Crowder. Crowder is not respectful. Crowder is very like, you know,
Inflammatory.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Charlie was respectful. Like he always like he didn't agree with everything everyone did,
Mhm.
but he never like made people feel like fucked up, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm.
But it's sad. It's all
Yeah.
very sad.
Right, right, right. I'm not gonna just repeat what TTS said on the Sardine Tin as we said that. Oh, Fox, we're gonna have to do a lot of editing around here. No disrespect to Charlie Kirk. Um,
No disrespect to Charlie Kirk.
oh my
Oh
God.
man.
But yeah, no, I would honestly say that he was a lot more conservative in his views and in his takes, and he was very open about that. He was moderate
Mhm.
and even liberal on a few takes. I believe I'm not going to get into specifics, but it's with
Mm.
a certain war that's going on right now. I did not
Mm.
like his stance or his takes, and I was wondering as to how people who call themselves Christian could ever defend anything that's going on over there right now. And he was
Well,
ri-
he
hmm,
started backtracking last week, though. That was the thing. He started
that's the thing.
backtracking last week, saying, like, well, I don't know what's actually going on here because, well, things are getting a bit spicy for me. And then, lo and behold,
I don't know how true it is, but
mm,
I guess stuff like that has been happening with him for a very long time, at least in the last year. He's made a lot of
mm,
changes and made a lot of shifts in his opinion and his
mhm,
certain stances on things as far as that goes. And he wasn't exactly public about it, but he was talking about that with his inner circle about changing his stances on certain things and how he views, the war that's been going on. And
yeah.
he gets on Ben Shapiro too, like not too long ago, and is
Legitimately
talking
last week.
about yeah, and it was talking about some real shit with him that
Hmm.
Ben Shapiro could not answer, and then a few days later this happens, and it just solidifies why he even changed his stance to begin with. And rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Um, this has very serious implications, especially for us over here. I don't know how it is
Mm.
for you guys over there. Your political climate is still like kind of spicy like ours, but things are pretty bad over here. I
Oh,
don't I don't want to focus too much on the politics
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but no, it's
I just want to, like, speak as a human, like, human to human sort of thing. And, like, America isn't okay at the moment. Like,
no.
you guys are like you're losing empathy and you're losing humanity, and I'm starting to understand a lot more than I used to because I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
Hmm.
just today, there's been a shooter in Boston. There's been a shooter in somewhere else as well, like in a army marine thing.
Hmm.
Like, have you
I
guys just
don't.
like opened the floodgates for, like, you know what? Political violence is fine. Like it's.
Hmm. You know what's crazy? I work around Boston.
Mm,
Today we were in like a sub city of Boston that's right outside of it, Cambridge.
mm-hmm,
That's where Harvard is and everything,
mm-hmm,
and we work a lot around there. So
yeah.
I saw so many choppers in the sky, and they were like
Mm,
zeroing in on people, and I heard sirens the whole day today. We have a lot of stuff boiling over right now, and this has been a long time in the making. I'd say, it started well before I was born, really, in all reality, the detriment of our society, but we've reached like a boiling frog kind of point where it was a slow boil, and even as a child, like I saw the slow boil and how our society is kind of like falling apart gradually, and it was a lot to take in. Like when you're a kid learning, like, oh, your nation doesn't produce any goods, you guys don't have a strong output to the world anymore. Like, America used to be so industrious. We used to supply the world steel. And I grew up learning that that was America. But when I learned what America was at that point, oh no, we outsource everything to every other country. Our money is basically monopoly money, like, and it has been for a while. And you learn all these things, and you just like realize that, okay, we're on a bad path to not being a nation anymore. And I don't want to say that that's what's happening, but I mean, look at the signs. Like everything is falling apart over here, and
If it
people have
quacks and walks like a duck, it's probably a duck.
probably a duck. Yep. But I think um, it's been a long time coming, and all that matters to me right now is trying to put out there we don't have to live like this. That, especially me, you've seen me for a long time. I'm a Christian. I'm trying my best, my damnedest, to bring back those values that's what started everything good in this country, everything good in the Western world. And you could argue if it was Christianity or if it wasn't. I believe that Western society was definitely formed around the Church of Christianity, and it's tough to argue, especially with Europe. Like, have you ever been to Europe? Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I've been to Spain and Italy, and if you look over there, like you will see all the old churches and how, especially in countrysides, they're all built around churches. Like you actually see that. Like the churches are the largest things over there, and I mean even
They
over
have so
here,
much
like
love and care and beauty. Like they were the most beautiful things around. Yeah, I'm well aware of that because one of my favorite buildings is a church, and that's the Gaudi Church. Gaudi, the big Gothic church.
no, where is that at? Is that in France or
It's in Barcelona.
Barcelona? No way, I was there. Oh shit, I have to look this up now. I hope.
It's Basilica di la Garia Familia.
Oh, Cigar de Familia. Oh, I know that one. I've only seen that one from afar, but my God, that is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's still not done being built.
Yeah, because Gaudi ran out of money, and then he died. So how the fuck are they gonna finish it to his like?
Right, and that's actually pretty common with a lot of the old churches as well in Europe. Is that it did not. All these churches did take like centuries to build. Like it took a lot of people at a conjoined effort over generations, glorify their God with these churches and to have a large assembly. It took generations to build these things. They spent hundreds upon hundreds of years to do that. And, that goes back to my point that Western civilization was built off Christianity. And especially here in the United States, we have great churches too, but I mean, we have a spiritual crisis. Mental health is the worst that it's ever been. Even though we have the most mental health resources that we've ever had, we're somehow worse off. And these are very worldly solutions that people have sought to, like, oh, just be a good person. Oh, just adhere to, liberal values and just be good people.
Doesn't work anymore. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. And it's not what it was originally intended to be. I used to be a liberal, like, and I never believed in gun control. Like, even as a liberal, I'm like, that sounds like communism. Like, even when I was a dumb libtard, I never thought that, But people are losing their American values. They're inherently rooted in Christianity and just in love thy neighbor and love thy God, and nobody has that anymore. And even it makes me glad to see that there are still people that are sympathetic to what has happened with Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
sympathetic to the cause, right? And they don't come from backgrounds like Christianity or anything like that. They still regard sympathy, so that actually gives me a little smirk of hope. Right? Exactly, exactly. And you're not one of those people out there that's just being like, oh, somebody that disagreed with me, ha ha ha, fuck you, you're
No,
dead,
never.
dancing on their grave. Like that is such an evil, that is an obvious evil thing to do. Like even if you don't believe in higher powers or absolute morality, you know in your soul that that's evil. That's pure evil.
You should never, ever, ever wish death upon anybody. That is probably that is literally one of the worst things you can do to your soul, especially because
Mm-hmm.
his daughter was in the front. Oh, it's so fucked up.
And to disregard reality for your own personal hatred towards somebody. You ignore their humanity, you strip them of it, and you only regard them as, yeah, that's the enemy being taken down. Like, at what?
How are you any better than the people in that place that's in a fucking war right now? How are you any fucking better and you're trying to claim that you're a good person? But you're wishing death upon this man who has only ever expressed his own views and been completely respectful.
And would talk to anyone. Would talk to anyone. He talked to Deer Skull. Can you believe that? Deer Skull talked to him. Remember that? He went to his campus. Yeah, he showed us.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Deer Skull asked him a question that I wanted to ask Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I was like, remember what I asked? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
I asked him how much money should we give to Israel? How much money is enough? And he went up there and he asked him that. He recorded it and everything. Oh man, I know. I know. So shout out. Can we get a golf clap, please? Please, can we get a golf clap for our boy Deer Skull?
Boy Deer Skull. We love Deer Skull here.
I fucking love Deer Skull. Deer Skull for life.
Shut my door.
Okay, yep. What
My
are you
air
even doing?
conditioning's on, and my room was starting to heat up. So.
Oh shit. Somebody's probably fucking with your AC with their Samsung app. Gee, I wonder who would do that.
But fucking.
I know it's a it's a tragedy. Oh, what? What the
I'm
fuck?
on the precipice of being radicalized. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, I'm joking.
No, you're already radicalized. We know who radicalized you.
It was Chip when I was in Bitch Tank and he asked me for juice.
And you were like, something clicked. Something clicked
I was
that
why
day.
Is he asking me this? Why is he asking me this?
Well, honestly, that's what I ask every woman. That's like a prerequisite for me. You got to get that one out of the way. You got to. That's the real test. That's the real test right there. We won't say what you said. We won't go into any of that.
We'll
but
keep it a secret.
But yeah, we'll keep it on the low. But yeah, I need to know. I just need to know. But yeah. So, what's your favorite moment in Sardine Tin 2 thus far that you've seen?
I liked when Jimmy came in and he tackled King Doctor and then straight away went and pissed in a drawer.
He did that?
Yeah! So what happened was, the door swings open, King Doctor's just standing there, gets fucking tackled to the ground, beaten the shit up, dragged out, and then Jimmy just goes into the bedroom, I guess, with the TV, opens up the drawer and starts pissing in it, oh! And it was so fucking funny, and I was just like, Jimmy, why the fuck did you piss in a drawer, bro? That's crazy. And then he got kicked out for making a pipe bomb.
Yeah, I saw that today. That's honestly golf clap for Jimmy. I gotta give golf clap to that. That was just the most out of pocket wild shit that I've ever seen. And really makes me pissed that I didn't stream the other night. Because
Yeah.
it was his reveal. He did all that shit. Like, oh my god, he became the mommy found the piss draw meme.
Mm-hmm.
He literally became the embodiment of that. That's beautiful. And I miss
And
that. What the fuck? What?
not only that, our boy Wacky was in the fucking Sardine Tin. Holy shit!
Hey, our boy
Holy
Wacky.
moly. To see
Whoa.
Wacky in there. Cool.
That threw me through a loop too. Their guests were crazy. Like even oh shit, am I on the wrong screen? I hope not. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, cool. If anybody's been watching, they've just been looking at the fucking dick that's on the counter right now. But yo, they've had crazy guests, and shout out to Aperture, King Doctor, and Cal for even getting them. I was going through them like Ange. They had Arye. They've had who else did they have? They had Jimmy, Wacky, and they got along with the cast so well. Like everybody meshed very well, except for Jimmy. Jimmy was just fucking. He was a loose cannon, but that's why we love him.
Yeah. Seeing Vance Victim with other people is crazy because you know Vance Victim was my guy on Stream Stars, and just seeing him with like other people, and he is a fucking machine, man. He is a machine.
Yeah, he is.
I have so much respect for him. I'm just like, bro, you fucking dislocated your. You dislocated your fucking shoulder, went to hospital, got some Fenty, but then came back.
Was he Fent bent? Did he do the Fent bent? Ooh, he Fent bent. Yo, I was supposed to see him in Knocked Offline in Chicago too, but the thing is, he didn't show up, and he was on the roster. I don't know why. I'm not gonna like go into it too much. You know, maybe he just didn't want to do it. I don't blame somebody. But it's awesome to see him do this, though. I'm glad that he got together with the boys finally, you know? Like, when I saw him, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Because of the fucking bushy beard looking like...
The beard!
From, like, yeah, he looks like he's from, what's that movie? Castaway. There we go. You know, Wilson the Ball.
Wilson!
Wilson!
Yeah, I did not know who the fuck he was. And then...
Yeah.
I heard him, you know, talk, and I'm like, this guy sounds like Vance. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Vance Victim. Like, no shit. In the flesh, finally.
Yeah. It's crazy. Just seeing all these people, like, together, it's, like, crazy. But, back to the Jimmy thing. If Jimmy being in Sardine Tank, and that's how, like, crazy he was gonna be in Sardine Tank, what's Doghouse gonna be like? Because that's coming straight from Jimmy's mind, you know?
Wait, did you just drop something on me? Doghouse?
Doghouse has been, like, public information for a little while now. But yeah, so Doghouse is like... Yeah, Doghouse is like Jimmy... Is it Doghouse? One sec, let me have a look at the little... I'm in, like, a little... Yeah, Doghouse. So Doghouse is Jimmy's like fish tank, I guess. Funny, aptly named Doghouse because he fucks dogs.
Jimmy fucks dogs. Can we get Jimmy fucks dogs? And Jimmy fucks dogs. Jimmy fucks dogs in the chat, please. Oh, Galaxy X Crew official O2 Heart Diosa waves at us. Done to you, host. Okay, hi, welcome. They're probably gone now. Hold on, let me put Jimmy fucks dogs in chat. And yeah, that's crazy. Was that supposed to be the Bitch Tank sequel that Jimmy was trying to canonize? Or is that Jimmy's Bitches? Is that something different, or is that the same thing?
I don't know. I think Doghouse is going to be season 1, and maybe Jimmy's Bitches season 2, just from like what I've heard and spoken to him about. So, but he wants to do things all the right way. He is securing and buying property and making sure that everything is like done on like to board because not trying to say anything about anybody else, but they kind of fucked up in more ways than one, and I think it may have cost them potentially their show, which is really fucking sad.
They fucked up multiple times, and
yeah,
you can stay anonymous. You can stay anonymous about it, but Jet, fuck you. You fucked everything up. I'm disappointed in the direction of shit, and you let us down like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Like that's fucked up, man. If I see you on the streets of Rhode Island, I'm an hour away from Rhode Island. I'm gonna have a stern talking with you. I'm gonna sit you down on my knee, be like, "Come here, son. We need to talk because you're on a bad path." Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I think the thing that occurred to me and kind of like, I don't want to say broke the illusion because there was no illusion, but the thing that really broke the like camel's back for me was how they preached living like a non-degenerate life. They preached not being degenerate. They preached, working out. They preached not taking drugs. They preached not drinking and staying in your room all day playing games and being on Discord. Like, they hated people because they were on Discord and Twitter all the time. Like, they did that. And then, lo and behold, they do the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Practice what you fucking preach. Because like, you guys inspired me to become a fucking better person, but you couldn't inspire yourselves? Like,
and now they're just bringing
person to begin with.
Yeah. And now they're just bringing people down with them, and it's very sad to see that. Instead of Fish Tank being a show that actually builds people up while tearing them down, that was the part of it, right? But like, their decisions on season and off season are impacting a lot of people around them, and the shit that I've heard that Jet has done with people and the outcome and the aftermath of that, that's just devastating. Should I talk about it? Should I talk about it? I don't know if I should talk about it. I don't know if I should talk about it. I want to save that for a different episode. Like, it's a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has happened
in a month. Like, if you think about our last episode, which was like my interview, from there to now, there
so
is
much shit.
Like, there is like a folder about this fucking big that is just like head to toe with shit that just shouldn't have happened.
Shit,
and like,
that
the
was
crazy thing is, like, they're fucking around and finding out because America, you guys can find out fucking anything about anyone at any point in time as long as you know where they are. So like, why would you take those risks? If you're trying to be like this really smart fucking like, producer of something that people are gonna take you seriously for, why would you take the risk and do what they've done, Like, especially with the lake house and the body cam footage. Fuck me. Oh, you retards. In all seriousness. Chip, retard. Absolutely retard. Oh, there's nobody here. There's no girls here. She's standing right fucking behind you, you dumb cunt. Oh, whatever. You know what?
Yeah, like, and that's like their most recent shit. I've seen and heard of so much shit. Their Jet's history, his antics, what he's done throughout the years, even Ben. And it's a really bad fall from grace because they, before Fish Tank was a thing, they were trying to do, they were doing other independent stuff like making documentaries like the documentary iDubbbz and stuff
Mhm.
for Sam's
The
Gumroad
Mondo
at the time.
Megabits as well, because that was Jet's baby, I'm pretty sure. Like, Jet had a big thing in Mondo Megabits.
Yeah, I would believe it. And
Mm.
I've even heard some weird shit about Mondo Megabits. I don't know, like I've seen and heard a lot of stuff, especially with their stocks thing. I mean, stocks, Stoax, whatever, before Stoax was Stoax. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
remember that, but they did something like that, and they got people to like buy shit tons of tokens to buy their
Mm-hmm.
Stoax, and then the first one was rug
Right
pulled.
pulled it.
We're
Yeah.
totally rug pulled it.
Yeah.
They used to make fun of people, like iDubbbz and his fall from grace and
Yeah.
how he's a blatant hypocrite and that he deserves the worst of what's coming to him. They were on that for like almost a year before fish tank shit really popped. Or was that during? No, it was 2022,
It
2023.
was
So like
before.
right before
Yeah,
it.
it
Yeah.
was like a year before the check.
Right before that. Yeah. And you know, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're not like this guy." And they're even worse just for claiming that they're not like somebody like that would use people because iDubbbz used people. He's shit all over people. Like they're getting too cocky. Like Jet and all them, they like shit on the fans through their
Hmm.
actions because like they just think like, oh, they're just gonna get paid either way, and that's the type of mentality they have about it. Like we're the content producers now. We're the big directors. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We can be like Hollywood small hat people and get away with it. And you can't. That you will burn. You will crash out and burn at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. And I saw this happening kind of with season three, and I don't know, just seeing their personality because Jet, he plays the retard and he plays it well, but he's like a self-aware retard, and I've seen him like do a bunch of drugs and shit and just go crazy with that, and I'm like, nothing good is gonna come out of that. Like this kid is gonna like force himself into a hole with drugs, with partying and not giving a fuck ever. That does not pay off well. And then season three happens. They're all like, "Oh, we tried to do something." They had a successful run up until the end, and then they had to skedaddle because of legal reasons. And they're like, we're gonna learn from this. We're gonna come back stronger. They seemed to have in the beginning, and then it was just all like, fuck it, let's just not give a fuck. Let's not actually try to make this show better, go into a proper zone where we won't get hassled by the local municipalities. Because I'll tell you about Massachusetts too. That's where they do a lot of filming. I'm not going to say where in Massachusetts. Over here, it's pretty lenient with film stuff. But the thing is, if you're in a residential zone, Massachusetts people are so nosy, and if they're like peaceful in their room, in their house, not doing anything, if they see something weird happening across the street, and they're in pretty upscale, high end neighborhoods too. These are like rich
I
people
know.
that, yeah, and
I've
like,
been there.
well, yeah, right, exactly. You've seen it,
Yeah.
and these people, when they see weird shit like this, they are the types that just like call the cops because they have nothing better to do. They get offended just from seeing too much commotion. Like
Yeah.
that's such a wrong place to buy a house and try to do that shit. And in the beginning it was fine because they didn't get into too much shit before, but it piled up. They didn't do anything about it, and the fact that they did that, it shows they don't give a fuck. Jet doesn't give a fuck. Ben doesn't give a fuck. Sam doesn't give a fuck enough because like Sam kind of like put Bet. I almost said Bet and Jen. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. Jen and
Jen is so funny though.
Bet and Jen. I'm gonna call him that. So he signed it over to Bet and Jen, right? Jet and Ben.
Benny and the Jet. Yeah.
Benny and the Jet didn't. Yeah, so they have full creative control over what happens with Fish Tank, and the fate of Fish Tank is in their hands. So far, they've fumbled the bag with Fish Tank. They got the bag. They're showing everybody with their actions, hey, thanks for the money, assholes. Thanks for the season pass. yeah, fuck you. We're gonna fuck so many bitches at our lake house. We're gonna fuck bitches with it. But you know what I mean? It's in your face. They're in our faces about it now, and I get pissed at that. I don't even want to support Fish Tank. Kind of not really anymore. Like, I'll still be there for my friends and community, whatever. But like, I want to detach myself away from Fish Tank, from even Sam Hyde now, because like, just seeing him allow them to do this too, it reflects on him.
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna be a little bit. Look, I signed an NDA and now it's over, so I can talk about it. But in all seriousness, for benefit of the doubt of Sam, and I saw like one part in season 4, which I will touch on after I say this, completely solidified it for me. But Sam, he rocks up to the house, he comes in, he gets a like 5-minute spiel of what's been going on. He puts the suit on, he becomes Sam Hyde, he does what he needs to do, he leaves the room, and he goes home. That is literally all that Sam does. He is there
as his character, and that's it.
As his character, yeah. He doesn't like stick around and drink or sit around and like fuck with people or anything like that. As soon as the cameras are not running, he's gone. It is completely a job for him, and I appreciate that. And the thing that really solidified that to me was in season 4 when he sat down and he talked to Ellie and she told him that she was in high school, and the look on his face and his complete demeanor fucking changed throughout the rest of season 4. He did not want to be there. Every time you saw him, it looked like he was sulking. It looked like he was just sitting there like, I fucking hate this. Why am I here? Like, Sam did not want to be there, and he did not think that it should have been happening in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know, call me schizophrenic because of body language or whatever, but he was visibly disturbed by that. Like, he was visibly like, you're in high school.
Right after Ellie, I'd seen that clip. Right after Ellie had told him that she's 18, but she's still in high school. I don't even know who's to say if that's even the truth or not, right? Because we don't actually know. Maybe she made that up or whatever. I don't know. I'm not saying anything about that, but she said that, oh yeah, I'm in high school, and then he got up and he immediately left the room, and obviously he was having a conversation with Jet. I didn't make that connection that he was like, you know, in that state after that though. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough, or I just assumed that it was kind of chalked up to like, oh, I'm just around a bunch of fucking faggots and I hate it. You know, like that's the vibe that I got. But like now that you say that, it kind of makes sense. Like he probably felt like something on the rise from that, because that's a huge liability. Like if Ellie's parents,
a penny drop.
Yeah, right. If Ellie's parents actually gave a shit, which clearly they don't, she's said a lot about that, that would be the end of all of it. Like the real end of all of it. Like there's no recovering from that. Like that goes against, like, you know, that's like abduction and like, you know, no child left behind, allegedly. You know, I don't know for sure, but like you can get in a lot of trouble for enabling a child that's supposed to be in high school when they haven't dropped out yet. So if they're still under the, you know, public education system, they have to be there, or else like they can hold the parents accountable for not having them be there. There was like some legislation signed a long time ago that was like, you know, meant to keep kids in school and to give them the option to drop out. But if you don't, like, it's like a legal agreement. The school is responsible for those children during school hours, right? And so if she's gone, the school could get concerned and then file like missing persons and pursue something like that through like law enforcement, and that would not end well for them. Like, who are you, Mr. Jet Neptune? Oh, you got this 18-year-old, maybe not 18-year-old, I don't know for sure, to do this show, huh? Oh, okay, yeah, that could be a whole litany of charges. Like, and Jet
only
was
that.
willing to sacrifice. Well, oh, what?
Well, okay. For instance, the lake house, which we know Ellie is there.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie being 18, okay, she is legal to be having sex with Jet. Whatever. That is not the problem here. The problem is you don't go to a fucking lake house just to go swimming and hang out with them. There is going to be drinking. There's going to be drugs. They are providing a young girl and getting that young girl to find other young girls to give drugs and party with. Like, that alone is so morally corrupt because it's against the law. For one. And two, you're fucking pushing 30, cunt.
Yeah. And you're bringing down like somebody, like a young girl that obviously is so retarded. Everybody's retarded when they're like not, 27 beyond and before that. You're retarded. Like, you're young. You're stupid. You think you know everything, and then you find out, you fuck around and find out that and you're taking advantage of a poor girl that doesn't know any better because she's from a broken family. That sounds, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but that sounds like literal human trafficking. You get vulnerable people, vulnerable girls, you get them high, you say shit to them like, oh, I can help you out, and especially if you're from like a high standing place, like you kind of have authority to say like, oh, I can take you here, I can mentor you, I can show you all this shit. That's like such Hollywood fucking creep shit. Like it's just yeah, I'm sure she got invited to that lake house and she was inviting girls to learn Photoshop over there, and that's it. It was a Photoshop workshop, actually. He didn't do anything weird, guys.
No, if you rock up to the lake house, there's actually just 10 computers set up with a giant screen at the top, and it's Jet sitting there with his reading glasses on, just being like, okay, and if you click the lasso tool, like, I'm
no,
just, I didn't get trafficked, maybe I was too ugly. No, I'm joking, that's not horrible. But, like, it's just fucked up.
You were too good for them to be trafficked. They're like, shit, like, I don't know what we're gonna do with this one. We gotta let her go.
It's just crazy, man. Like, I think the insanity of it, though, is just they had such a good thing, and they flew way too close to the sun. And that's it.
That's literally what happened, and I don't know how they're gonna bounce back from this. I'm not even sure. I'll probably end up watching the next season. I don't care, but I'm not going to support it. I don't want to buy the pass anymore. I didn't even buy the pass for Sardine Tin. I would have done it for Sardine Tin if it wasn't like, free, like I would have supported them. And it sucks because like all this shit with Jet all happened like almost at the start, or I think like a day or two before Sardine Tin started. So like I had a bad taste in my mouth with Fish Tank. Like even before that, but like with season 4 and everything, I was pissed about that. And so I was like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe accidents happen, whatever. Like, they just thought they could do it. This is just solidifying the fact that, like, you're just letting everything fall apart. Lazy. Yeah. Not even that, like, you're just using all this shit. You're just using what little power that you have, what little money that you have, do all this shit, and you think you're, like, big boss, like, I don't know. It's just like it's so obvious that like they're putting that vibe out there. Like, yeah, we're not like Hollywood people, except we're Hollywood people. Like, we're the sleazy producers that sleep with girls, that fucking tell them anything they want because we have enough clout and we can get that. Yeah. Such loser shit. Like, I don't even. It makes me not want to support this show, and I want to support Sardine Tin. I want to support the fans of Fish Tank in their endeavors. I can't support shit like that, though. I feel bad now. I feel like I'm contributing to the... Oh, wait, what's happening in the tin? Something's happening in the tin. Oh, shit, of course. Director mode L. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened, but they all cheered. Um, it feels like I'm contributing to the same thing that I should be against, especially as a Christian. Like, you know, all this immorality, the addiction to drugs, vicarious sex with like crazy random girls. They hit up so many chicks. Like, you remember seeing that video of like this one girl saying like, I got invited to a lake house. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. And then she was like, I'm doing it. And I'm like, they're just hitting up all the stupid fucking Twitter hoes now. Like, that's so fucking stupid, bro.
Do you want to know what's even crazier than that? So, like, there is a notorious female Twitter group chat, right? Which has a lot of the more popular fish tank affiliated females within it. Not so, like, it does have some of the female fish, but it has a lot of the female fans in it. It's just somewhere where we all chat and, like, talk about fish tank and our lives and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna say in the high, maybe 6 or 7 girls from there, like since 2.5 to now, have been like, I'm gonna say solicited to go to where they are, and it was the season 3 house. It was where they are now, and it is also the lake house. And it's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Do you not think females are gonna talk? Do you not think that we're going to, like, see this and be like, wait a second, this is kind of fucked up?
Yeah, so they just don't care, and they're taking the route of just like I was saying, the sleazy Hollywood producer of like, we know we can do this. We don't care about any of these bitches or what they say. We'll deny everything. That is not a man in my eyes. If you do shit like that, and you know, I've been a player before. Sometimes, you know, the very little times that I have, I took the chance and kind of did what they did, but like, I could never do that long term because I felt like, okay, I'm just hitting bitches up for no reason and leading them on continuously, you know, like, or like just fucking throwing them to the side. They're throwing women to the side. They're throwing, you know, not to make this like, oh, pro women, fuck jet, you know, like, they're letting their ego consume them, and it's very easy for a man, especially when they have power, to do that, you know. And it's tempting to do that. I don't. Could I blame them for being tempted to do shit like that, or like, you know, maybe having like a hookup once in a while? You know, I'm against that, but I wouldn't blame a nigga, especially like, you're putting on a good show. You know, if you're putting on a good show, whatever, live it up. This shit has also been going on for a long time, even since season 2. And maybe even before that, for all we know. I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody ended up, you know, sleeping with Jet and ended up having a miscarriage, and Jet completely ignored them. You didn't know that? Okay, so yeah, that happened. That happened. She miscarried, and obviously she was fucked up from that because she hooked up with Jet. Probably liked him too, and he just ghosted her and just didn't care. And that is like throwing life to the side. Like, I can't support that. You know, like, it goes against everything I stand for. I can't stand for that anymore. Fish Tank used to be something like, you know, what we were talking about earlier. It was a show that broke people down to build them up, and now it's just build it and it's ripping everybody down. It's barely funny anymore. Like, and this shit is not funny. Like, playing with people like that and playing with our money to do shit like this, I don't support. And I supported Fish Tank for years. Like, damn, you know how much money I spent? I spent shit tons of money on fish tokens, on all the fucking toys, on cigarettes, on all those roses that I sent you, which were worth every single fucking fish token, might I add. But still, I put a lot of money in this shit, and I felt good to support it because it was an independent artist that had like decent enough goals. Good shit was coming out of it. Now their fruit is bad. All their fruit is bad, and it's so apparent now. I'm actually glad that we are talking about this right now because this has been stewing in me for a really long time. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I think the strength of a man is shown by the way that he treats women. And that
Mhm.
is something that I will die on. If you treat women with respect, that shows that you are a strong man. If you women need to be cherished because we bring life into this world. We are beautiful. We are warm and caring and all the other things. Women do not get
Wait, hold
women
on.
who get thrown out and treated the way that they have been, that is what causes things to go bad. You are not you are not bringing people up to be better. You are tearing them down to become the problem that you hate so much. And
Yeah.
that is the end goal for them, I guess. It's like we're going to treat women like shit. We're going to throw them to the side. We're going to have a whole season that's pretty fucking sadistic now that you kind of look back at it. And it's just like I think you're a weak human being, Jet. I think you and your fucking Wigger posse are weak. And I
No,
think that
that is bitch made faggot shit. God, we're gonna have to do so much editing on this one. Uh, and a question for you: respecting women is, seen as strong. Like you're a strong male. You have a strong male character if you respect women. Are you allowed to hassle them still?
Yeah.
Like, can you hassle them a little bit? Okay, good. All right. All right. So
There
long
is
as you can do that.
there is a difference between having banter and complete disrespect. You know? Like, we can tell that the complete disrespect has come from Jet from a very deep place in his heart from, I guess, previous trauma. Maybe what happened with his family life or whatever it
He had a
is.
weird
Something-
upbringing. He had a weird upbringing. That much I know.
Yeah. But something in his head just fucking switched. And he's just
It's
he's that
evil.
guy
No,
now.
it's evil to do shit like that. It's pure evil. I don't stand for that. Like my God, it's just like I don't know how. I just don't know how you can just go along in life. You have to be on drugs though. Like he actually is into a lot of drugs. I pray for him in that regard. He's doing a lot, and man, we're just letting everything rip tonight, huh? Like I don't want to put Jet on blast like that. I don't like putting anybody on blast like that. Like I want to cover people's sins, like I don't want to be like, "Oh, look at them," like they're fucked up. I don't really like doing that, but sometimes it's necessary for people to change, for shit to get better, and have bad shit end. And Jen, if you ever listen to this, which you probably won't, you need to repent sincerely and wholeheartedly. You're on a fucked up path right now. I hope you get it. I hope God smacks you in the face somehow, some way. Not in a bad way. Like I don't wish harm on the kid or anybody that does shit like that. But you deserve exactly what's coming to you.
I think he needs to go to therapy. Like in all seriousness, like I think it's at the line where it's like you need help. He needs help, and I
He
kind
needs
of
to,
pity him for that.
yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
He needs to lose it all. He needs to lose it
Good
all.
people don't do those things.
No. And like, I like even bad people don't fuck up like that. You know what I mean? Like, or people that are bad natured, but they have like some soul in them. He shut his soul off, and he's just taking all our money, doing all this shit. I'm not gonna stand for it. Like there's not really much I can do. Who the fuck cares about me? I have no clout, but I'm not gonna support. I'm not gonna support people that I know that do that shit ever.
No, neither.
Ever like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, and everybody's talking about it. It's hard for him to hide anything, and recently he deleted everything on all of his posts on like all of his socials. Like, if that just doesn't scream, yeah, I'm hiding a lot of shit. I don't know what does, and I bet people are still gonna watch the next season. People are gonna continue on. You know, I'd say most people are gonna continue on, but at some point, it's going to come down on him. Hell is gonna rain down on him one day, and Ben and anybody else that is involved with that weird shit. Now they're getting into weird shit, like we were talking about with, you know, Ellie recruiting Ellie to recruit other girls. Like that's evil, man. Like you're gonna fuck with the wrong bitch who's gonna take it the wrong way. She's gonna sue your ass. I don't even know. I don't even know. Something bad is gonna happen though. Very bad, and
As
it's
we
inevitable.
very recently learned, it only takes one person with something like a chip on their fucking shoulder to do something radical. And they are playing with fire because there will be somebody who will act completely normal, have zero fucking like, I'm going to disavow this after I say it, believe me. But there is going to be somebody who seems completely normal, will play the character that they want, and then one day just fucking snap, and then it's going to be over for them. And that, like, that is a really, really weird reality that they have to comprehend now.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who do not want to see these guys like in fruition anymore. And that's really sad.
I
Yeah.
don't want to see this shit go on. You know, like it just sucks. Like, does everybody have to become what they hate the most? You know, like damn. And it is gonna happen like that. One day they're gonna fuck with the wrong person, and it's gonna be the perfect storm where they could come in and ruin all their shit. All their shit. And rightfully so. Like I think they need to be brought down to peg at this point because, you know, supporting them and them just continuing to do what they're doing is not going to work. They can't hide. They can't run. Like you reap what you sow, and you will get that back, and then some. You know that happens with everybody. That happens with me. That happens with you. That happens with anybody that does any fuck shit. Fuck shit happens to you every single time. Hold on one second. I'm gonna switch to mobile. I gotta pee, and I think I'm gonna have a ciggy. So let's yeah. One second. One second. Oh.
Yeah, it turns him into like a.
Dude.
I don't know. He's a minstrel. Like some unreal. A minstrel character?
Yeah, I've always said he's got like cartoon character autism.
Yeah.
He does everything like a cartoon character.
That's what I was telling him in the garage. I got him to believe in himself. If a Jew was in a minstrel show, Arya would be the perfect depiction.
But it's also because I just want him to be more annoying and do a better job. So I need him to like amp it up.
I'm gonna try the split. I've never had one of these either. What the fuck? It's so weird.
I'm seeing bread.
That's getting a little toasty tonight. A little warm in the belly.
I wish we could somehow get your prison Game Boy hooked up to that TV.
Oh, it does have AV. They're super fucking short. They're like this fucking long.
Just stand next to the TV.
Play for Bell.
We all huddle around you. Seems like it was not right on YouTube.
Probably. It's not old.
Alright, what crazy stupid shit are we doing tonight, then?
I'm gonna get drunk.
There's drunk piece of shit. Have fun. Do 4 beers. Chug beers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink until I don't feel pain anymore.
Yeah.
Starts...
I think he's gonna drink until he can just take the fucking swing home.
super busy or not. They just don't want to come up here anymore. Oh, speak of the devil.
Your thoughts?
Dude.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take a little bit of musty.
Thank you. A little bit of musty.
Better than ever, you know.
It's the thought that counts, yeah.
Got some beers. It's like Germany here.
Hell yeah.
Even bro.
Our SIGs on the fish toys right now?
Not right now, but they probably can be soon.
Okay.
Actual cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Can I buy? Fuck.
Probably next time.
I was really hoping to get a commissary today so I can get some of those fire chips, but
The wrap snacks?
mm-hmm.
They were good. That thing's pretty good.
And those will like you. Yeah, I did arm wrestle over the last rap.
Fuck Jack.
Everyone got two except fuck Jack.
Okay.
Fucking production.
Whereas Laszlo only had one.
Yeah. That's the second thing. Yeah, we've all had two. Also just a preloader, just like Then might
Yeah,
just
I'm
have
a
one.
freeloader. Don't have two.
Oh, did you have two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's one.
They masked that one out perfectly.
I wish I was a contestant. Laszlo, did you find Labubu's?
No, I was kidnapping the blues.
Yeah, I know. You probably have one of mine.
He does.
I'll give it back to you if you want it.
You're gonna have to apologize to Mommy's Milk for that.
Is it the pink one?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll give it back to you.
I just realized,
Yeah,
beer!
beer!
So I should probably hold on to it. Thank you.
Tin over tank. Tanks die, tin rises. Thank you, inmates in production, for one hell of a season. Love you, boys.
Oh, dude. Seven. What's that?
7. Oh, we still got another 2 days of this shit.
Yeah.
Good Jack will say
Huh?
Good Jack will say you guys know.
Misfolding us.
Oh,
For being shit freeloaders.
Oh, bro, don't come near me. I'm about to rip ass.
So does that mean I'm not getting scolded because I'm a good freeloader?
No. No one cares because you were a contestant in the first
I
place.
think I trust everyone enough that I don't care about consent anymore.
The goal is to detach all air to everything you have in here.
It's also like, okay, if your shit got totally fucked or whatever, or you got destroyed, it's like, okay, you only have 2 days, so at least make it just to the final, and then you're good.
Yeah. And then fucking Frazzle had my other one. I don't know. Is this your beer right here in the store?
No.
We're in the rollerblades.
Doing the trash.
In the bin.
The trash?
Yeah. I told you that before.
What the fuck? Why?
You had to win the fill up the trash bag challenge.
Oh,
And I was like,
I didn't hear that.
I was like, if it makes you feel any better.
No.
Okay.
I was like, if it makes you any better about eliminating Fraz, you put your.
They're probably gonna.
Oh, no, I just heard
Oh.
something about we did something to you about eliminating Fraz. I was like, oh yeah, I don't care. I didn't actually. Nigga, what? No. These niggas threw my blades out. I was gonna wear them again.
Yeah, production. You should probably take those out of the trash.
You already made reparations.
2 days is better than 2 gays. Am I right? Oh, 7, boys. This season was fire. Best season, maybe. Heart and soul.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Fuck yeah.
The fuck?
I wish I could have been you.
You did that for what? Like 10 tokens?
I didn't do any of that.
Someone did that for 10 tokens? The fuck? Like, I don't care. Well, like, that's like a content thing. What the fuck?
Those tokens were worth it.
Yeah. I would see.
That one
You
has
even win.
Huh?
Wacky and I won.
Blue has torn.
Did you guys get it first?
I started grabbing actual trash
dude.
bags
So we
and
got
shoving them in.
Well,
We still got plenty of stuff.
I'm putting my shit back in my bag. I just so you hide my shit off straight away.
I was looking at
They were already full trash bags, so I was just like, I feel like that Boo-Boo's face is flammable.
Actually, making that
You
bag.
just gotta make it big, right?
Wacky, did you get any beers?
I just like black.
It's
You
probably
want
wait,
beers?
Beckham. Just tell them. They probably
Not
know
particularly,
It's
but
like literally sitting
I'll
right on
indulge
top.
with the
We
boys.
just, we can like put it in
Yeah.
there.
Finish.
We just
Production, if you see any trash bags that smell minty with the green fucking bows at the top. The blades are in there.
Yeah.
They did this for a cigarette. They threw the blades up for a cigarette.
I mean, you ended
what
up
the nigga?
Nigga, you eliminated him.
What the? Well, I don't. It's not me. I don't care that much. That's production.
Oh,
They paid probably like $30, $40 for
Right,
this.
it's
They did it for a cigarette.
Yeah.
the hot water
What
from
the
that
nigger?
actually
Fuck
makes that
production.
pretty well. Leave it in there for a while and fill it with hot water every once in a while.
This isn't bad though.
Oh, I forgot you like it crispy.
Yeah. I do. It's a true like stoner starter meal.
He's a shit's great gods.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I got to
That's
make
like
an
the really
inside
solid
joke
base
of
right
fucking
Yeah, the whole young
thing in
brother,
there.
super gang.
Yeah. Has a
It's
really
like
weird face. It's got a really weird face.
It's like iconic almost. How weird it is.
It almost looks like that guy from Gossip Girl, but like uglier.
I think it might be the same guy, but older. Because it's in Gossip Girl like a decade old now. They did a new version of it. I don't watch that shit though. I just let girls talk.
Gossip Girl, more like Gossip Girl.
I've only ever learned about those shows by like a girlfriend or like a female friend talking about it.
Playing against yourself.
You should take out these two of those doors up here.
Okay. Well, that's the trick.
Barre comes up here, we'll send him to take two of those doors up here.
Did everyone write a note in our book for him?
I did.
Yeah. Did you?
What book is it?
Just go down one way.
The Book of Jewish Lies. It's even blue.
Should I sign Mr. Hollywood? I feel like
Yes.
he won't know much.
You should be like slash motion.
Yeah. He needs.
Then he'll finally
I
make the
think if
connection.
he saw all of our pee drinking clips, he would
Hate us.
It is I,
implode.
the door. Production banned me. For your protection, Vecman. You little bitch. I saw what you did to Frazzle.
Yeah, that's right, Door. Did you see a couple days ago what I did to all your little brethren, all your children down there, out of the little dresser there, all the little doors? Oh yeah, felt mighty fine.
Very bad.
What?
But my cinematography is great. It's probably just a bunch of periods.
9/11 faggots. Trying to buy you some ALK on CJ2KX.
Hey,
Stay tuned.
thank you.
Ja-
Thank you. Make them lesbian drunk pieces of shit. Fuck the 10 beers per hour rule.
Count your lucky stars and suck a lucky dick, Vecman. The door will have its vengeance in this life
Oh
or the
yeah.
next.
Swing, nigga, swing.
I just accidentally wrote Ingoid.
Catch these knobs. Bitch.
My brain is like making subliminal like anti-Semitic. Hi, Rogie.
Can you grab one of the fucking cigarette packs that's off cow or some shit so we can buy them? On the store.
He's going to the store.
He's gonna buy like a carton probably.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now that's
what I'm
a
talking.
production W.
That's what I'm talking about. That's at least half an ounce of ciggies. I like that.
I want 'em now.
Do one of them.
30 minutes!
I'll be just see when I get one back to you. Going into Siggy debt? Yeah, I'll go Siggy debt.
Who's the girl with the small tits? Out on a training bra, you naked little nigger. Vecman rises, Slack rises, Gerald rises.
You rises.
Respect for the final three. It's a blanket respect.
I'll find this one. I'll just go back to you.
I didn't know I was wearing a training bra.
Hey, whip ass. Behind you. No, I heard it.
Top of
I heard
plate
it.
form?
You're not sneaky. I'm gonna give you a cigarette pack. At least you
I want
weren't
a cigarette back. Those are
behind
Russ's
it.
cigarettes. These aren't my cigarettes.
I was behind
I
you.
don't
fans hate you. But it was Frazzle Knight's dying wish you win. Win, Vecman. Love Wacky's Night. Colt.
Thank you, Wacky's Night. Colt Clan! Please. I gotta carry on the torch for Colt Clan.
Oh my god.
Wait, we have a special mission for you.
What is it?
We need you to go downstairs and grab 2 of those little duct tape swords. Can you do that?
Oh, hell yeah. Please. From Mr. Hollywood in the studio. For Mr. Hollywood, dude.
It makes the movie magic.
I'm writing you a very heartfelt letter right now.
Okay, is it, what room is it in?
The garage. Gen Pop. Just grab as many stools as you can.
Okay.
The doorway on your right down the
And
stairs.
they won't be in the production area.
You won't be
like
able
on
to
the
go
mats.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a real Mega Man.
I'll make you a
Thank
chicken sandwich for this.
Oh,
It's the eyes when I said, okay.
Food?
Okay. Food? There's no food here. He looked at my ramen.
Protect the bread from him. He might go crazy for it.
I think he needs a bit more like, he seems to go for like meat or sweets. Like either or.
I don't know. I could see him just like
fucking
I don't like bread, but you guys seem like you do, so I squished it.
I spent too much time close quarters with him too.
Thank you, Wacky's Night.
Oh! Snap, you gotta let it up. You gotta like block them all, get the pressure in your mouth going. Release.
Liberals say we should be limited to 10 beers an hour. Stupid liberals. Tune in for Dude Lodge Season 2.
Holy shit.
Stupid Wibberals.
Dude Watch Season 2.
Dude Watch.
It's just the 40 dudes, it's not even John anymore. There's 40 dudes? Yeah, dude,
there's
40 boys. Whenever he tweeted about 40 boys, I always thought he was talking about like 40 men. Like I didn't know there was 40 boys. He was like, I'm gonna get 40 boys and come and help Jed at the house. Holy shit. He's got a whole fucking battalion of 40 dudes.
Don't want to destroy Nightmare's clay, man. He's too precious. You know what? I'm a freeloader.
That's Frazzles, isn't it? No wait, that's fucking Nozzles.
I'm a freeloader. Wacky has been activated.
Yeah.
Freeloader on freeloader action isn't based.
This is unsmokable slag.
No. It's like one tobacco. One tobacco flake.
Wish we had more clay.
Well, I wonder where it all went.
It's cork. I think it'd be really funny to give the contestants unlimited access to beer. Like the beer bell season 4 was
base. He got the whole lot. Dude, thank you, man.
Freddie beer. Did you see the first day here? You guys were fucked up, right? Yeah. I think that's probably why.
That's why they do it again on the
I don't know.
Yeah. That actually feels good.
I don't know why I'm still doing the barefoot
Maybe
bit.
the last day. Maybe
You
we
should
can
put
everyone
shoes
on
on
the
me.
last day.
Maybe because your toe.
I know I want to do shit the day after, so it's like fuck it. On a fucking bender. I'm gonna be around too.
Freestyle game?
Hell yeah.
Let's just
That's worse than walking around outside.
Yeah, let's just whack each other. Time to get wacky.
There's beer all over the floor.
Or we could do like
Oh,
the
shit,
way I did on
Stream Stars. This is just
instead of
you got your arms,
it's hit.
Sure.
So it's like, oh, you got one hit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one point.
Oh yeah.
That's and then it's like the first.
You
You,
the back.
Actually.
Alright.
that's a hit. So, it's life system. So we each get 3 lives. And if you hit me, I lose a life. If we like scrape
Holy
swords,
shit,
you
he
finger
got
touches
all of
them.
them.
Don't count
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Finger
no,
touches.
you
don't
double
count.
into one. Fuck. No, he did.
He did. Ready? Go.
Yes, now you can be done. Ready? Go. That was your face makeup, right? He was Darth Maul. Yeah, that was sick.
What do you mean? Darth Maul this spot?
Oh, yeah.
Don't diss on fucking Snow.
Oh, one hit. We'll reset. Okay, go.
Chemistry, right? I know. I saw him for like 0.5 seconds.
Same. I saw his face in the door frame.
Yeah.
And then he like smiled looking in. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
It was. It was in good mood.
Yeah.
2-1.
Kev's a little bit sick of the fucking roots and shit like that.
My hair's still
3, 2, 1.
That was an awesome experience for me.
No, I won't count.
I'll get 2. Thanks, Aria.
Yeah! 2-2.
Alright, Slap, you get in there.
I don't want to risk my cigarette. I don't want to risk my cigarette.
Someone else get in there while I smoke.
I don't want to break this. No heads. Oh, leg.
Oh, is it black?
That goes for the fucking lows. He's like a
Telling
fucking
RA if
Soul
he ever
Calibur
needs help
character
with
going for
the
fucking
podcast,
lows.
and I'm on his server. So I don't have to.
I gotta get back into that. That shit was crazy.
I love doing that as Siegfried or Nightmare. Just flip them over.
Dude,
The GameCube version. Ready? Go! I think they typed like video game music or something.
dude, that line.
Like 8-bit fighter music. Do 8-bit fighter music. This is like I don't know if this is like
Town music.
Yeah.
I'm going to train you to stop and I'm going to be the hero of the faggot land.
School of Jewish Performance.
Ready?
Grade F.
Go.
Is he still here? Did he leave?
I don't know where he went.
Alright.
I jumped into that.
My dick. Slap, you done that shitty?
I'm almost done.
I'm savoring that shit.
3, 2,
I didn't notice. I checked the inside one of my cities. I've been fully smoked like a little bit of the filter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't remember the ember goes sucking it down to the balls.
When all this is over, thanks production and the inmates. I've had the time of my life. The tank died. You boys rose up.
Thanks, sir. Ready? Go. Oh! I don't even want to count that or not. It was like a skip.
Sneaky.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Oh, this one's got a different grip on it.
You boys run track in high school. You know that at the end of the race is when you give it your all. Go all out, my boys.
Hell yeah.
Full force.
Yo, for real, I didn't know one person put on all that. Happy, oh man, I don't even know who that is. Hold on, let me get back on, sorry to cut you off, let me go back on
That's
fixed.
probably AB with the fucking retro music. Thank you, AB, if that was you.
This nigga ain't got no shut on. Ready? Begin. Fight.
That's weird.
Just Rivas versus Mace.
Uh,
He's like the Ollie Jack.
Let's start that back.
I did a good thing with the pommel though. I used to get the nail clip at the end, and you put the glue on it and shit. But I always do that. Oh yeah, for the PVC pipe. So it's just like I'll just put another.
What happened to the AC up here? They must have turned it off.
I'm so sorry. Discord is being so gay right now.
From one camera, it looks like a cock with balls. From the other, a cock with a large head. 100% autistic.
Yeah, my internet's fine. It's just, I don't know. Whenever I like leave my desktop, like something will just go wrong. I don't know what that thing is, but something. But yeah. So Spick Tank, it was Spick Tank, and so he was shitting on Spick Tank. A fan of Fish Tank worked so hard to choreograph that, put everything together, and he shits on it. You know, that fucks with somebody, because, like, you know, especially because it's a fan, like, if they hear that shit, like, that's really discouraging. Like, how are you gonna shit on somebody? Like, obviously, like, he likes Jed, you know, he likes Fish Tank. You should support your fans, and, like, they encouraged people to do that anyway, because of, like, Streamstar, streaming from your house and everything, like, so they encourage people to do that, and then they get pissed at when it's actually good.
Where do you know the name Tiddlywinks from?
I just know the word.
That's the username of someone in my Discord server.
Tiddlywinks is also a word.
Is it?
Yes. I don't know the verbatim definition, but it's like little small things.
That's another thing. That's another thing.
And I guess you could say like tiddly winks of rain hitting you. Or something. I don't fucking know. I was down there like tapping and like smacking them really hard against my head.
It's great.
Headshots, but full force.
God, it was insane. And they promised that. They promised the chance in the show everything. I remember.
Loki, if we drink more, do you think having these up here would be a great idea or terrible?
Great idea. As long as we stay in the carpet zone.
The carpet zone?
He actually lived in.
Carpet zone.
Gonna take him outside.
Yeah.
Rookie, weren't we supposed to go into solitary?
This was Cherry though.
Whoa.
Boys!
Yeah.
Boys.
A little bit of magic has been happening downstairs in the secret area.
Oh. Ooh.
Instead of every hour, we're doing 30
Yeah.
minutes! Every 30 minutes is 10 beers, baby! Beer, 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 beer. Get these fuckers drunk!
Responsibly.
Has it been 30 minutes? Yeah, drink responsibly.
Has it been 30 minutes?
Huh?
Has it been 30 minutes?
Stop.
Black. Niggers. Black. Niggers.
Mm-hmm.
Niggers. Black.
There's no Brad.
Yeah. And a lot of people were in that position. Like, I know Draco Lad was another one. He spent so long putting in the work to, you know, get what was promised. And at least they did pay out. Like, they gave Slack prize money. They gave Wacky the computer. That's crazy. Wacky got the computer. I didn't know that he got second place. But that's heartbreaking. No, it's really heartbreaking. Like, that's like, eesh. That's just cold, man. That's just brutal. Just have one of them on your fucking show, whatever.
Stop asking about the dog right now. I'm busy.
Are you fucking kidding me? He sits in his fucking garage talking to TTS saying dumb shit about fucking monkey. You give him 10 grand. But these people who are destroying their lives, their homes, and their fucking like mentality for your entertainment, you don't even like appreciate that?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Right. Right.
That's so fucked.
Why are you gonna? Yeah, and why are you gonna give Alex B like money like that? You know what I mean? Like, of all people, I don't think. Did they technically pay Bert? They technically did not, right? Like the whole
They
thing was
never
like.
they sent Bert a little bit of money when Bert was streaming on Fish Tank full time because they gave him like a profit of the TTS and the fish toys and stuff like that. They started paying him that, but they still never paid him the prize money ever.
Because technically and legally, I guess they could argue that like the prize money was gambled off. It was all bet on black and they lost. Like that's horrible. You know, like I mean, you know, it was funny for the bit, and they did hook him up a little bit, but oh, Bert made some waves. Bert made waves in the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you saw. He's speaking out a lot against all of them. I'm not even gonna go into it. You know, like that's a lot of shit, and shit that if you talk
Bert
about, you
has some
definitely.
connections now as well. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Bert
Yeah.
is like constantly on is it Metan or whatever his name is?
Oh, Matan Evans.
Yeah, he's hanging out with him all the fucking time. He's about to go to LA to fucking hang out with him. Like he is constantly in like internet things now. Bert is like Bert's not like, you know, the most morally just person.
Yeah, of
but
course not.
he is making waves and getting, you know, getting further than what he was. Like the Wake Up Filthy stuff, being on Matan, being on like different podcasts, just playing the like. He was on this like a thing, and it was like this old dude sitting down with a wave haircut, and he had a Hitler mustache, and he was standing behind him like this. And it was really funny. I saw it. I don't know who it was.
I did see Bert involved in a lot of other bits and stuff that was not fish tank related. And I think they probably made more promises to them or to him that like he would have a more important role. I think that's why he was also pissed. Like he was supposed to do something with them, or he wasn't paid properly
it was
for what.
yeah. So it was 2.5. Not 2.5. 3.5 or whatever the Blood Games was going to be. So Bert had like a major role in that, and that was taken from him, basically. Yeah.
Wow.
So like
yeah, that didn't happen. Blood Games 2 never happened, and that's so sad. I was so sad.
Kato
Blood Games
was
2.
going to be one of the people in Blood Games 2.
Kato, blacksmith wife. They were supposed to come back. I'm not sure if I should have said that, but yeah,
They
you know,
said
I mean,
that
as if.
when they were on our podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I totally remember that. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was such a letdown. Like Blood Games was so good. Like last year, totally different atmosphere than how I feel today. Like it was banger after banger after banger. That summer was loaded with shit. I loved Fish Tank so much last year, and it's crazy because now I kind of hate it. And these are the reasons why, you know, like they screw over a lot of people. I'd like to also mention with somebody else. I won't name names or anything, you know, and you might even know who I'm talking about, but somebody else related to Cole as well, related to Cole, like putting on a character, production getting pissed at them, and then them just cutting them off completely. That happened with somebody else that I know from Fish Tank, and it sucks. It sucks.
Oh, I know
They
who you're
told
talking
me,
about. Yeah, that
yeah,
really sucks. That was probably one of the most fucked up things ever because they wanted them to do that.
yes,
and
they
they
told
were
them
like,
specifically to be like that, and do that.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
he pulls a prank, you know, maybe it's too dicey, then everybody online hates them, and then they're cut axed. They're like totally axed, no contact, nothing. And
Well, they did that to Bex too.
yes, they did. They did. That's what makes me think like what the fuck happened? What actually happened?
Justice
You know
for
what I
Bex,
mean?
man. Justice for fucking Bex, because Bex is an angel. And shout out to Bex now for having a baby. Shout out to her for, getting away from that life and, having a child with
Shout out
somebody from Fish
Bex.
Tank, surprisingly. Like one of the production members from Fish Tank, which is pretty fucking cool. But I,
Choose your favorite contestant.
how many people do you have to shit on before you become the shit, you know?
Yeah. Shout out Bex. Bex, awesome. I pray that you have an awesome delivery with your child. Love you so much. Blood Games, you made Blood Games awesome. Your DJing was insane, especially on 4th of July. I remember that shit. That was one of the best 4th of Julys I ever had, and I was just a loser watching an internet show online on my fucking phone.
Same.
Yeah, like, man,
Like
shout out
watching
Bex.
them
But
have fun and DJ with Cowboy and Bex, and they're all just dancing and like throwing shit at each other and just having fun. Like,
fireworks
it was so
everywhere.
exhilarating. It was
Yeah.
so exhilarating. It was so fucking cool, and it's really upsetting to see where it is now.
Yeah, and you know, there was a point that you were talking about that I was going to mention about earlier. Season 1 and 2, you know, the magic that you feel from those seasons because they were so good. Their heart, mind, body, and soul went into it. Now it's not like that at all. Same thing with Blood Games, like, and it was just like simple too. Like even Jet said, like, you know, it was just a conversation one day with Ben, like, should we have vampires? Should we just do like vampires and werewolves, some shit like that? And he was like, yeah, let's just do that. And then that's what Blood Games was based off of. And it was a hit. It was huge. I loved it. I loved every second of that. Even the shit that happened after that, so organic how it happened. The cell happened organically. Bitch Tank happened organically. I don't care what Jet says. That shit was banger after banger after banger, and I loved it. And
do you want to know something kind of funny?
What?
Oh,
boy.
Touched on it in the past before, but there is somebody in the community who claimed to put a hex on Sam Hyde, right?
Oh wait, I think I know this.
Yeah. So there's somebody in the community who put a hex on Sam Hyde, and then that hex they put through caused me to start the hobby horse thing, and then blah 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 blah. You know, like that all happened. But recently, I've come into contact with that person again because I'm a forgiving person. I was just like, whatever, you're not that weird anymore. I'll just talk to you for a couple of minutes. So I talked to that person again, and he was like, hey, isn't it weird that as soon as Sam Hyde touched you and Jet touched you, their shit started to fall apart?
Whoa.
I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, shit's been falling apart ever since Bitch Tank. But like the beginning of Bitch Tank was great. Everything was awesome, but as soon as you were there, and as soon as they touched you, it started to fall to pieces. I was like, what? That's a schizo theory that I don't know if I'm gonna get behind. But
I mean, it was falling apart because like the stream cut out in the last like couple of days, didn't it? Yeah. So that happened, and then what? They moved them all out of the room two into like other room. Yeah, no, it was weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's you're the catalyst behind it or anything, or this
it's just
weird
a weird
ass
coincidence.
witch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. I think it definitely was the beginning of the end after that huge peak that they had, and then they really just stopped caring. I mean, like, I can't even say that because season 3 was pretty damn good. Yeah, like it was pretty damn good. It just gonna keep up the momentum. And I knew, they do fuck shit, they get drunk a lot, whatever. Like I knew that for a while, and I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But then I was like, okay, they're putting out bomb content, like I'll let them, I won't moral fag against them for any of the shit that they do, because like they're just doing their own shit. So I get it. And they're making good shit. And since season three, the middle of season three, I'd say that's when it really, so that's when the apex seemed to be, like that was the beginning of the end. Um, and at that point, I don't even blame them for what happened during season three. I was still loyalist, supporting, like, I'm like, oh, whatever, the Van stream kind of sucked, but it was still kind of cool sometimes. Whatever. Then they pulled this shit with season four. It's just obvious that their heart, mind, body, and soul is in, and they're just like trying to think of short-term flip hamburger ideas of like, oh, let's just make quick profits now. That's how it seems. I don't know, because like the whole Stoax thing, um, it just seemed like an obvious cash grab because I was like, I want to buy into it, but I feel like it's just all gonna get pulled again for like the second time, and that's what happened.
Well, what
I'd say the
about like
real
at the beginning of season 4 when they had that betting thing? Where the fuck did that go? Like literally the first days of season 4, they had this betting website that was like a sponsor of Fish Tank that like started like you could make bets on like who the first person to go was. You could put real money on it. All of these things just fucking disappeared halfway through.
Yeah. Right. That's weird. I barely remember that. That must have been how quick it was. They probably lost the sponsorship, that's why.
Probably.
But
But
yeah, it's wild shit. I didn't even expect to talk about any of this. Sorry guys, we're supposed to be talking about Sardine Tin, but we got a little sidetracked. I will have to go soon anyway because it's getting late for me. It's almost bedtime for JC. But all I can do is just pray that they turn their life around and stop all this nonsense. And I hope the humiliation is enough for them to wake the fuck up because this is embarrassing. Like it's embarrassing. It's shameful. It's sad. And at the same time, I'm glad we did talk about that because I've been thinking this for a long time. Yeah, and a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people still like, they don't really care as much, but a lot of people have woken up to the fuck shit that has been going down from Jet, from production, from all their antics. Like, not good stuff. I'm still hopeful for the future though, and I love Sardine Tin. I love watching it. Sometimes it got a little dry for me, and I needed to focus on other shit anyway. If I could have been watching it 24/7, I would because I love the fan stuff. I love fan projects. I love what you did with Dungeons and Degens. You know that so much that I was like, here's a bunch of videos. Take them. Like I like fan stuff, and I just like these people, and there's a lot of potential for us to do shit. Like all of us as individuals or groups, like that's what Sardine Tin is.
To be fair, like I've said this before and I'll say it a million times over. Fish Tank was never about the show. It was about the fans. It was about the memes that the fans would make, the fucking edits that they would make, the crazy shit that they would gaslight people into. Like they gaslit Sylvia into thinking Bam was dead. Like,
oh my god, that was so real too. That was so real. The fans were half of the show, right? And the TTS,
100%.
the memes, yeah. And back then when they first started, they reached out to fans in spaces and stuff just to see how shit was going down. And I get why they eventually got away from that. I don't really like put it past them for that. But yeah, fans are the most important part behind this, especially all independent works. You need your fan base. You're not gonna get money from your fan base keep pissing them off. Like that's not how it works. Like you guys are indie. Like you guys need to continue to be that. Stop acting like Hollywood fucking I almost said small hat.
Yeah.
I almost said it.
Also, get rid of fucking mints. Fuck mints.
Fuck
I
mints.
hate
Fuck
mints.
you, mints.
Fuck
Fuck
mints.
you,
Fuck
mints.
you, mints.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you
Honestly.
and your front butt, bitch.
I've never, ever felt the way about someone as I do about mints. I think he is just.
Uh,
I don't
I
like
don't
mints.
know. I don't know much about mints. Like, I don't know why people like hate him necessarily. I know he can like ban people a lot in fish tank or something. But
Yeah.
what's up with mints? Did he do anything fucked up or?
Mints is just like he's like the Discord mod equivalent of a fish tank person. He
Mhm.
very degenerate, very rude, just fucking rude. Like the power went to his head, and he just was gross. And it was so funny because somebody made up a rumor. I'm pretty sure it was Rad Dad. That Rad Dad died, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And when they
Oh
were
yeah.
talking about it, and they were telling Mince about it, they said the last thing that he said was talking about Mince, and he was
Yeah.
on Lifesavers, and that is the funniest thing ever because Lifesavers are those little mints.
Yeah.
But like
He bought it hook, line, and sinker too. He was like,
did
"What? Rad Dad? He said stuff about me. Is he okay?"
no, he's in a coma. He's on Lifesavers. Like Rad Dad's a cockroach. He won't fucking die.
I
Like
know.
legitimately, he lived in black mold for 20 fucking years. Cunt
Nothing
is
can kill
like
that kid.
radioactive.
He's bullet resistant. He's fire retardant. He's all things.
He is.
You called him a fucking cockroach.
He is though.
I can't unsee that now. Oh my
Brandon
god.
is legitimately like made of the primordial soup that is Discord. Like he is everything mixed into one. It is crazy. Like I love Rad Dad. I have so much respect for Rad Dad now. He says crazy shit to me, but I look past it. But
I know, I love
like
Red Dad, yeah. He says crazy shit all the
yeah,
time. Oh my
yeah.
god. Yeah, no,
But
and he's a good fan too. Like, and he was let down by that too because he tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter, you know?
But in saying that, shout out to Paulie for giving Rad Dad a new home, a new life, a new lease on life. That is definitely one of the most heartwarming things that somebody in the community has done. And that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful.
Shout out Meatball Polly always. Love you, man. You're a real one for real. I wouldn't even let Rad Dad live with me. You know, like I let him live outside. Maybe I'll pitch a tent for him. But other than that, like nah. So
Well,
you
I mean,
took
like,
on all that.
Aperture let Fish live with him for a while. That was crazy. I would never let Fish live with me. Fish
I
is fucking
never
insane.
let fish live with. What the? I mean, Aperture can handle his own. You know, like, but that's
Yeah.
crazy. When did that happen?
It was just after Stream Stars, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
And he got because he like got kicked out of home, like his dad hated him or whatever, so he went and lived with Aperture for a couple of weeks.
He got fired from his fucking job. He got fired from his
I'm
fucking
fired from my
job.
fucking job. I've got nothing fucking left.
I got
He's
fucking
standing there in fucking
paid.
thigh high socks. Ugh.
I couldn't believe that when I first saw it. I was like, this is the average fish tank game. That's so fucked. Oh man.
It just reminds me of that picture of like Bitch Tank where it's all the girls sitting there and it's like this is your target audience and it's a picture of Cryokeen. I'm like, oh, this is who's watching you right now. It's like, no, not
Oh my
Cryo.
no, Cryokeen. Oh my god, can we talk about Cryokeen a little bit? That is like I don't know how to describe that. That's like the worst part of fish tank that just like metastasized, fermented, and rotted, and became its own thing. We need to have you on, Cryokeen. I don't know if you're watching right now, but you got to come on our show. We need to talk with you because
We do need to talk to
We
Cryo.
we
Because,
have a
like,
few things to discuss with Cryo.
in all seriousness, he should have never gone on Fish Tank. He should have never done it. And, like, he got, like, he obviously, he reaps what he sows kind of thing. But, like, at the same time, that it's obvious that he is very mentally unwell, and they took advantage of that, and they fucked with him to a point where now he cannot live a normal life. Not that his life was normal anyway. He lived on Cryo Island and shit in his mom's sink, but, like, it's
I don't
sad.
really I don't blame Fish Tank for that. I think that he was already unwell, and something like Fish Tank he should have never gotten a part of to begin with because of the poor mental state he was already in. Like you look at his life, like he lives in shit, like he has for a really long time. And then he found a mentally ill show where like if you are mentally ill, you should not watch this show. I don't think it's not for weak people. Like weak-willed, weak-minded, like you will fall victim to either the bullshit on Fish Tank that they do, or the interactions with the people that are part of Fish Tank and part of Fish Tank communities and circles. They will fuck with you to the bitter ends, and if you either don't log off or throw a fucking ball sack, you're gonna be cooked. Like with what happens. Yeah, I literally was just about to say that. That is the same thing that happened with CK. She fucked around so much with all these people, and people enabled her and her bullshit behavior for so long. And like, I bet nobody really did that with prior people and enabled him because he was just fucking weirdo doing weird shit from yeah, he was already fucked from the start. But like him continuing to go out there and try to interact with Fish Tank and be a part of these crazy edgy circles. Nah, he needs to get offline, get a real job. He should be home. He actually should be homeless, just so like he has nothing else to depend on. I don't wish that upon anybody, but like, um, I wish he's humble. I pray that he's humble and gets away from that shit. It's not for the weak of heart, at all. And
yeah, I feel like you either like what I've taken from Fish Tank and the other people who have been on it. You either use Fish Tank as an experience and be like, oh, hey, these are things that I need to work on because my life is not ideal. Or you take it as a victim and then make it your entire personality and make it control your life. And something that I very successfully did was I was a fan of the show. I went on the show and I just slid straight back into being a fan of the show. I didn't try monetize from it. I didn't try make money from Fish Tank at all, legitimately. I did things that I wanted to do. I did D&D, which was already planned before I went on Fish Tank. I did this, which is once again a passion project, but I never let it dictate who I was. And for a little while there, I did. Like as soon as I got off the show, for a little while I did. I was very mentally unwell and I was like, I'm a bad person. I'm fucked up. I'm fat. I'm horrible. People hate me. I'm a like AB pinging me on Christmas Day, telling me how I felt about Simmons being more popular than me. That made me cry like all of fucking Christmas because I was devastated. I was like, how could you embarrass me like that? And I could have retaliated. I could have been like, yeah, well, you're a fat fucking hoe. Could have done it. But no, I just said, yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, AB.
Yeah. I remember that. I saw that and I was like, yo, what the fuck? That is like such like a. I mean, you already saw it because like enough people follow AB, and then this isn't any shade at AB. AB, if you ever watch this right now, if you're in the chat right now, this isn't any shade towards you, but like that is like such like taking somebody's head and putting it in the dirt and like rubbing their face in the dirt
Mm-hmm.
because like you already saw that like your ratings were like the poorest and
Mm.
everybody saw that, you know, like I don't even know how many people even voted on that. I didn't even vote on that. Like I did not
Mm-hmm.
know that that was even happening. So I don't
Yeah.
know how many people it actually was, but like out of those people, like yeah, you were like the least picked, and then she like called you out at it. I don't know why. I don't know like if you guys had some retention before. Yeah, like
Nothing.
I saw that and I was like, damn, that's like insane. There is a psychological effect in like, you know, being a person involved with all this shit and then being called out at it, you know, like
Mm.
because you get so invested in everything. Like, of course, you were invested in Fish Tank. Like, you were like a huge fan, you know, and you loved to be
Mm.
on the show, you know, like, and you loved your experience while you were here. So, like, you
Mm.
have a lot you have a lot of weight in that, you know,
Yeah.
and to have somebody that's pretty prominent like call you out of that like that, and then like rub it in your face, like I was like, shit. You remember what I said? Because I saw, you know, JC, the tiny Asian girl, was on the list too.
Mm.
But I was like, I'm the first JC, so I'm gonna be like, I took a screenshot of Letty and JC because they were right next to each other. I was like, if it makes you feel any better, people like Letty more than me. Those fucking retards. Because I saw that and I was like, that is like crazy, you know, like. I gotta stand. I gotta get in there. I'm gonna be like, you know, like, hey, you know, hi. Like, why are you
Yeah.
doing this? I don't know. I want to make you feel better because like that was just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
crazy,
I like
crazy.
legitimately wanted to like hunt her down and fucking kill her. And that like I disavow that now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
ruined Christmas for me. And
On
then it like
Christmas
literally
too.
like made me spiral. It was
Hmm.
horrible. It was so bad. Like how could you do that to anybody? How heartless can somebody be? That's fucked, man.
How could you be so heartless?
Yes. That is the great Kanye West.
Right, right. No, that was mean. I can't believe on Christmas too. That's fucked up. AB, you're kind of fucked up for that. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
love you. I appreciate
Fuck you,
you. I
AB. I will still
know.
fucking fight you.
Oh shit! You know I called out. Who did I call out? I called out Slack.
Yeah.
When I like started because I was watching clips and I saw the one where he was just like beating on everybody, and I was like, "Yo, Slack, this made me so pissed at you. I want to fight you for this, and I will fight you for this."
Yeah.
Like, oh damn. But I say just forgive it and move on. I don't know. AB's
Yeah.
not a terrible person. I maybe she didn't even think that like it was gonna be like that much of an impact. Um,
Oh,
AB's
I don't
pretty.
know, man. You should see what's been going down about AB recently.
What?
Mizzy has been ripping into AB.
Oh
It's been
shit.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Like that, I've heard of that. Like everything in this fucking community is going off. Like, what the fuck
Uh-huh.
is happening here? I thought we were just watching a gay internet show. You know what I mean? Like, what is all this? Like, people are so addicted to drama, bullshit, shit that doesn't matter, and that's like the epicenter of it now. That's what makes me not give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about any of
Mm-hmm.
this. Just give me content.
Neither.
That's all I fucking care about.
I just want to watch people have fun with their friends. I just want to watch people get like fucking gaslit into thinking that, you know, Bam is dead or that somebody's doing something that they're not. Like I want fun. I don't want this bullshit that's been happening. That's
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, and it's happening
Also,
across
that's
the
a
board too.
veiny cock. That's crazy. Sorry, I was just looking at his face.
Yeah, I know. That's been shown like the whole stream, practically. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think we're getting
Oh, and
monetized.
Labubu. Oh no, they made the black Labubu again.
I want to see the
Uh,
King Boo Boo. Oh, let's talk about Sardine Tin before we call it off. I'm gonna call it off in a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah, for
but
sure. Hmm.
Sardine Tin, King Doctor is so funny. His
Amazing.
antics, yeah, his antics are insane. He was a Labubu. He was a straight up
Hmm.
Labubu. He was the embodiment of Labubu. I loved it.
That was so crazy. Where the fuck do you get a Labubu costume from? In all seriousness, how the fuck do you find a Labubu costume?
You're asking the wrong guy right now, because I have no
True, I
fucking
should just
idea.
ask King Doctor.
Yeah, just asking Doctor. Yeah. No, yeah, they've blown my mind. They've blown my mind. I don't know, maybe it's like King, Aperture, and all that. I don't know like who's really like calling what. I know when King goes out there, it's probably King that's writing his own shit. You know what I mean? And doing
Yeah,
his own thing.
100%.
He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I love like the opening bit where like he was taking it super seriously. He was like, "What if I just fucking kill Slack?" Like, and now he's just back to his gay self. So
Yeah.
I love you, King. You fucking gay, fucking faggot, queer.
Yeah, fucking alphabet mafia fuckhead, but we love you.
Yeah, I love you.
I've
I do
been
love
friends
you.
with King since season 1, and I've never ever had a bad thing to say about King Doctor. In all seriousness, they've only ever treated everybody I've known with respect, and that is a beautiful thing. Like that is so wonderful to see. It's just like they've always been so fucking kind, even to people who were absolutely horrible
Oh
to
yeah.
King about being a furry and everything else.
You're a furry, you're a tranny, you're like everything that like people hate all at once. But like
Yeah.
King embraces that, like he'll embrace people
100%.
shitting all over his life. Like I've done it.
Yeah.
I do it to him like all the time.
Mm.
I say a lot of things to King Doctor that would probably get me fucked. But like
I couldn't do it to King because it is too nice to me.
oh, he loves it when I do it. He loves it.
Yeah.
So it's okay. But no, he's a real one. He's been a real one for a long time. I don't know how much like writing he did for the first Sardine Tin. I mentioned earlier I didn't watch the first Sardine Tin too much. I just saw clips when Alex B was there, and that was it.
Yeah.
This one, it seems like he's doing a lot more writing, and I want to see, or I want to know like who really thought of what here, like because I know like King's big. Of course, King is gonna think of the Labubu shit.
Yeah.
He was going
And the
crazy with
furry
Labubus.
shit and like the crazy like gaslight. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's him. So like I want to know what's Aperture and what's well Cal's kind of just been his own character too. I think like he's just pulling all his own shit.
Mhm.
And Aperture probably
Yeah.
wrote like the bits and stuff. I wish Aperture had more involvement. I wanted to see him more, because like he's the warden, right? So he's supposed to be overlooking everything, and I know he's like still working hard on production and everything. But I wish I saw him a lot more because you saw him a lot more in the first Sardine Tin. Like he was always around.
Mm.
I wish that like he kind of put himself in that situation where he had to live amongst them, just to see like more of him, just to see
That
more
would
of him.
be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, right, and how shit would go down. And this isn't going to be the last thing that they do. Like they're pretty determined to do more stuff after this.
Well, yeah, because I was talking to Aperture about it recently, and he wants to do something with a la Fish Tank Girls. And that was something that was kind of in the works, but I think a certain Fish Tank Girl may have fucked that up for everyone. So that kind of sucks. But
Uh-oh.
gotta go, yeah.
Why are you
But
doing that,
at the
girly
same
girl?
time, huh?
No, I'm just saying, why are you doing that, girly girl?
Right.
Why
Well,
you gotta
I
be
mean,
like that,
I
girly
get it.
girl?
She's trying to be, I guess, the patron saint of bitch tank, but
It's one of those bitches.
yeah.
Oh God, I don't even know who that could be. It could be any one of them. Those bitches, except you, of course.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But yeah.
I hope Jimmy does something like that, and I hope they still do stuff, like Sardine Tin, and who knows what the hell's in store. Knocked Offline 2, I don't know if it's even gonna happen. I need to talk to Cal more about that. I would do that again with them and actually train for it long term, and take it very seriously, and put on a good show again. Like that was amazing They need to really focus on turning that into like a profit though. So because like it was a costly fucking event. Um,
Yeah, it looked like it cost a lot.
between Airbnbs, 3 separate Airbnbs that could house like 10 plus people.
Yeah.
So you gotta think like that's fucking expensive. Renting the venue that they
Venue
had for
hire.
2 months. I don't know if they rented equipment. Um, they probably rented equipment for all I know, or maybe people had their own. I wouldn't be surprised if they did rent shit though. Yeah, Cal spent a lot of money. He told me a lot of money, like 16K just to do that for 3 fucking days. Oh, well, yeah, and, flying in people from all over the fucking place, renting cars, driving everybody around, like, a lot of shit went into that. So I'm not sure if they even can pull it off again unless if like they make it profitable. They're not going to do that out of the charity of their own hearts. And they did. They absolutely did. Like Cal didn't even expect me to pay anything. I was like, dude, I have to pay you something. I'm not going to just get a free. Yeah, I'm not going to get a free ride because I know you guys are fucking spending a ton of money doing a bunch of shit. Like I'll throw you some money. And it wasn't even enough. I don't think for my own spot at the Airbnb, but I gave him something, and he appreciated that. Like it's got to be profitable for them. I hope they made a lot of profit somehow with the Fish Tank website. Um, Viewership for them has been like it was pretty hot last week, and I think it's definitely gone down this week. I hope Jet and whoever makes the decisions now while they're on fucking vacation, whatever, um, treats them well, pays them evenly. There were a lot of TTS. They got shit tons of TTS. I sent
Still
in
getting shit tons of TTS, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. All right. What are we gonna say to the guys, Fox? I'm gonna do it right now. I wanted
Just
to do this
say,
all night.
Smile, you're on Tank Talk.
All right, let's do it. All right. Smile. Chat, you're seeing this right now. You can see this little window right here. Smile. You're on Tank Talk. Vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar, vertical bar. Where's the fucking vertical bar?
Let me put on my glasses so I can hone in.
Lock in. Lock in,
Oh,
tween.
hey, you want to know something? You want to know a little bit of lore?
Yeah, what's the lore?
So, if you look on the director cam right now, there is a poster that is strapped to the wall that has my goldfish in it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you tweeted about that.
Yeah. They got the fish lure on the wall. Shout out to Aperture for putting fish lure on the wall.
Yeah,
So
that's
anti-Semitic
awesome.
of you.
Nigga, Heil fish lip.
I love it.
All right, I did it.
Oh, Wacky, don't leave.
They didn't do the spam.
Here we go.
Fuck. No, Wacky's leaving? No, don't say that. Fucking Aria. Aria is just existing there. It's so weird having him there now.
Yeah. Is it gonna play? Come on.
When the time is right, it'll play. Where's the Fischler poster?
So if you look where the door is, it says "Sick of Your Reality," and it's like make a new one. And then there's Fischler with his little podium doing a sick hail.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. Is that? Oh, what? Don't tell me they played it.
Yeah! Talk!
Oh shit, I missed it. Oi, 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 I fucking missed it. I didn't catch it on stream. Whatever, it happened, believe me.
They're all talking
Oh
about me
shit!
now.
Oh, they know you. They see you. Oh, damn. Shout out, Fox.
Yeah!
Oh shit, that was more
That's
than you bargained for.
adorable.
All right, guys, that was Sardine Tin 2. I think with the permission of the host, I might stream Sardine Tin again and just watch it for the next couple of days that it's on. We might do that. We'll let you know. Follow me, the JCE Experience, whoever the fuck's in here. Fox, thank you for joining in. Glad to see that you're doing great. Shout out Fox. Shout out TikTok. And yeah, peace out.
All right. Peace out.
Hey.